So I'm out here in the woods again with the Xray, and I'm just going to try and get some running footage. You can see I've put some AKA dirt tyres on, or AstroTurf, whatever, they're for racing. So they're like super soft compound, they've got really nice foams in them. I've also still got the eBay/Amazon special servo in, so I'm just going to run it on 4S and see how it goes around here today. Now I have had to repair the body at the back here because it did kind of break, but it seems to have held up alright with the shoe glue and drywall tape, so we'll see how it goes. You can see how fast the steering servo is. Oh dear, that was pretty brutal. Oh, one-handed driving is terrible. Take me a while to get used to this. There we go, actually managed to go over the jump one-handed. Pretty impressive. Oh, that was a good tumble. Landed the right way up though. Put an 18 tooth pinion on as well, up from a 17, which only adds about 2 miles an hour of theoretical top speed, but it does seem a little bit quicker than the other day, maybe, not sure. At this point I haven't actually driven this buggy for about a week, so oh dear me, all sorts of signs. The main problem that I have with the one-handed driving is the braking. There we go. Oh no. And also the steering, if my thumb is in the wrong place, I can kind of only steer in one direction at a time unless I flick the wheel, which you can probably hear I'm flicking the wheel quite a lot. That was a fairly decent pass there. Getting a little bit better at it. There we go, that was flat out. One shots there. Oh dear me, terrible. When I land a bit sideways going down that hill, it don't like it at all. Oh no, hit the Hyper ST. So now I've retrieved the Hyper ST, which got crashed down there. Can go again. Keeping a straight line. Lost in the clouds of dust. Right, that'll probably do for this one. So I've just finished running the Xray on the 4S as usual. As you can see, it's about 60 degrees. It was about 70 degrees when I stopped it. But obviously it's cooled off in the few seconds that it's been turned off. So the 18 tooth pinion, not too bad. I think I'm going to keep it on. I wasn't going flat out the entire time, like I sometimes do, so it would have been running a bit cooler than normal, but I'm going to keep it on anyway because I like the extra wheel speed over the jump. It gives it a tiny bit more control in the air, so yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that, and I'm going to keep that in. So now I'm going to stick 2 3S packs in the Hyper ST and I'll give that a run as well. Right, I've got the Hyper ST out here on 6S, and the amount of power it has compared to the Xray is just next level. It's absolutely insane in comparison, but it also handles way worse. It kind of drives like a tank. You can feel the extra weight of the batteries, extra weight of the motor, the ESC, everything's bigger, heavier, feels slower and sluggish in the corners, but the amount of sheer power it's got, it's sort of a straight line monster. It's pretty crazy. I still can't drive it properly with one hand, but it's just so powerful I can barely even hit full throttle. That wasn't full throttle right there. That was maybe like 2/3, 3/4. And it just popped a wheelie in there. That was quick. Man, it's just so powerful and torquey. It's got so much authority in the air as well. Much easier to correct. The Xray, you pretty much have to use full throttle, full brake to correct it in the air. This thing, you just need a tiniest little blip and it'll straighten itself out. You have to actually be careful not to over correct it, and when switching between the two, you have to be careful not to overcook this after you've been driving the Xray. It's the Xray having to use a lot more throttle to do anything. Oh dear me. I can't get a nice smooth transition from this top bit to the bottom bit. What I want to do really. I want to come along there at like 3/4 throttle, like this, and get a nice transition, kind of like that, but maybe a bit quicker. Also, it's quite impressive how well those AKA tyres on the on the X-ray grips on this surface. So, too much throttle then, you see, overcorrected it, landed on the rear end. So easy to do. When you have this much power anyway. Oh no. Seems alright. Oh, that was brutal. Hit that rock. I'm gonna try and go over this jump one-handed, but yeah, way too much throttle correction then. Really hard to concentrate on filming and driving the car at the same time, as you can probably tell. That was a bit better. Oh dear, it's like the wing mount's gone again. Not surprising though. That was nice. Until it hit the tree. Anyway, that'll do for now. I'm going to have to enjoy it because I can't film and drive at the same time at the minute for some reason. So I'll leave you with a wheelie or something. Right, I'm out here in the woods again with the Team Magic E5 and the X-Ray. I wasn't planning on doing any filming today because it's pretty windy, but as you can see, I've actually managed to break the X-Ray, this link at the back here, which is a bit of a shame because it's probably only halfway through the battery, maybe not even that. And the way that happened was, I was coming off the jump, which is down here, and this tree branch up here, unfortunately, is just low enough to catch the car as it comes off the jump, especially that bit up there. So it goes up the ramp up there, then into this tree. So I'm just pulling a few of the branches off, just so it doesn't hit my car. I'll probably pull this one off up to there. I've already done that one around there. I'll probably do a bit here as well, and hopefully it's sorted. I wasn't planning on filming today because it is quite windy, as you can probably tell, but I also need to repair the jump as it's killing my chassis on these rocks as it's going up, so I need to build the faces of those up at some point. But I really need a spade to do that. I can get some dirt from over there or there, so I'll have to do that another day. Anyway, that'll probably be it for this one. I might do a couple of shots of the Team Magic going over here if I can film and drive it at the same time, but we'll see anyway. Anyway, I've also cleared some of these branches up here as well, because you'll notice when I was filming the other day there were some of these low hanging branches just off this tree here. They were kind of in the way, I couldn't see where I was going down here, so I've chucked some of those down there as well. So yeah, just need to clean up a bit and then I'll run the Team Magic. So now the tree is a little bit higher up. I'm not entirely sure whether I've pulled enough off, but the problem is I can't really reach it now, so ideally I'd want to cut it off up there somewhere, just so it doesn't overhang, because it's literally right on the uptake of the jump, if you look up there. So anyway, I've pulled quite a bit off, so hopefully it'll be alright for the Team Magic. We'll see anyway. Just chuck the branches over there somewhere behind that fence in that pile of mud, so they're out of the way. So I've just got back, and unfortunately that second 3S pack in the Team Magic didn't last very long. I'll just prop it up here and we'll see why. The steering linkage down there is broken again. It's not the actual, it's the arm bit. Again, unfortunately I don't have any spares, because I had a pack of these spare, broke both of them, didn't order another one. So the Team Magic's going to be down for a couple of weeks now, but basically I have no steering other than that. It was doing alright. On the first pack I got a couple of decent backflips and stuff in, but unfortunately, like I said, when I was there I didn't video any of it because it was pretty windy. So I might have done on the second pack, but it didn't last very long, so that's a bit of a shame. Now as for the Xray with its broken rod end, I do actually have a spare rod here from the spares car, so I'm going to give that a go and fit that. Unfortunately that end is the bent end, which I believe goes on the outside, but a rod end's better than no rod end, I guess, so I'll put it on and use it for now and hope for the best basically. So there we go, rod end on. I've actually upgraded it a little bit as well, because I've gone from a 16mm stainless steel bolt to a, I think this is either a 12.9 or a 10.9 grade normal steel bolt, which is stronger. I've also put a washer on the back side, a washer between the ball and the tower, and then a washer between the nut and the actual link itself, so that it basically can't pop off without snapping. So I'm gonna go outside. You can see actually, just before I do, the other side is basically the old thing that I had, so it was just the washer and the bolt as normal. I'm just going to leave that one for now because it's fine. I'm going to go into the garden, just run the rest of this pack down and just check it's all working. I think the camber is slightly positive now, like too far out at the top that way, but I mean I don't race, so hopefully it shouldn't affect the handling too much, and if it does I'll just give this a turn to bring it in a little bit, but we'll see how it goes anyway. So as you can see here, I've got this Savox SW0231MG part. This is the one that the gears stripped on a couple of videos ago. I've got the old gears laid out on the table here, and you can see the one that's stripped is this one here. You can see the teeth missing. There's also quite a lot of build-up of metal shards all over that. And I've got the new replacement gears here, and as you can see, these old gears were actually made out of brass for the ones that stripped. That's why they're this shiny gold colour, and even up to this big gear here, that is also brass. And on the new gears I ordered, which is this part number here, you can see that a lot more of the gears are this black colour, and these black colour gears are actually steel, so that's pretty nice. So this is actually a bit of an upgrade as well as replacing the old gears. The pack does come with the pins as well as the rubber seal. So there's one pin here that goes on top of the motor, there's another pin here which goes all the way down to the bottom gear, which is down there, which goes to the motor. So the motor's on the right hand side, it goes into the middle gear, and then up a level, and then across to this right hand side again, then up 2 levels, then across back to the middle, then down a level, and then onto the main gear, which goes to the spline. So this is all steel now instead of brass, and it should be quite a bit stronger. So I'm going to put it back in the Xray and see how it does. It should hold up for another couple of years, the first ones did, so if anything this should hold up for even longer now.